What up? What up? This is Mike the Philosopher along with Sean B in the place to be. And this topic is about the Drake scandal. Okay. And this is an interesting one. I want to talk about him and I want to talk about Kanye and I want to talk about, men and dealing with you know, I guess you could say disagreements with women they're involved with. Okay, and it's a topic that's very touchy, but we're going to touch on it because that's what we do here at BMR. We ain't afraid of no topics. We're going to tackle it and we're going to go right on in. So the story goes like this: Drake has been accused of putting hot sauce in a condom, in a you know and it was he did it, he said, to kill the sperm after having relations. Okay, Instagram model says that she had a romantic encounter. Now, she didn't mind that romantic encounter part, but it, it gets worse. With the rapper at a hotel a few weeks ago, she told the Too Hot Tea blog that after they had relations, Drake deposited his condom into the bathroom. It seems the woman wanted to have a baby with Drake. If this ain't a trap story, I don't know what is a trap story. I mean, a guy uses prophylactic and then he still is subject to getting trapped. It's where are we? Where are we in the world, in this country? Where what are we doing? I mean, the sad part is if the trick would have worked, Drake would have been on the hook for paternity. And clearly, I I kind of want to use the R word that women use because it's pretty much an equivalent. The R word financially. He's being financially R'd, pretty
What,
much.
Rob?
No, don't even say the word. Don't even say the word. It's YouTube sensitive. So don't even try to guess what it is. Um, but he's being financially R'd, wrapped, wrapped. Okay. And these women are really on something. It's almost like it's a hustle. Well, it is a hustle. It is a hustle. And if she did get pregnant, he shouldn't be on the hook for any liabilities because he did not have consent. See, it's one thing when a woman doesn't give consent. Okay, she gave consent. She even signed a consent form to have relations. From what I understand, I could be wrong, but to have his kids and to get his baby batter and then insert it inside of her, that's and she what she's trying to do is financially wrap him, and that is disgusting. It's always looked at when the man does it to the woman, but when a woman does it to a man, society don't really care. It seems like, I could be wrong, but that's what it just seems like to me, because she ain't getting nowhere near the heat that a man would get if he did something similar to this. Anyway, let me move on. It seems the woman wanted to have a baby with Drake because she says she took the condom out of the trash and attempted to impregnate herself. Like, the fact that she admitted it is like, that should be criminal. There should be a law against that, because it obviously wasn't with his consent. That's when the suffer. That's when she suffered after a burning sensation down there. The outlet said Drake admitted that he poured a packet of hot sauce in the condom to kill the sperm. Okay, fans think that Drake took the Instagram uh, this week to address the rumors of a cryptic post. Shortly after the rumors started spreading at the beginning of the week, he shared a post on his page. "You can have your 15 minutes of fame," Drake said. "I'll take the other 23 hours and 45 minutes." He captioned in his post. So, this chick, she, getting her name blown up from him. He like, "Look, have your little 15 minutes. I got the rest of the time of the day." Drake was previously admitted that he makes sure women can't collect his sperm after sex. Gold medalist flushed the gold medalist flushed the magnum just so that they can't get a collection of sperm. Damn, he raps on his songs of wasting time with Brent somebody. Find out why Drake pulled the 2 Grammy. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I'm surprised he didn't flush it. Just, it would have been done with if he would have just flushed it. But it's plastic. You ain't really supposed to be flushing condoms. I get it. Could poke a hole in it and then flush it. So, but I don't know.
You could rinse it out. I mean, I know that sounds disgusting, but if you rinse it all the way out, it shouldn't be nothing left for her to get.
There's many things to do, but I think he was actually wondering what will happen if I put hot sauce in it. Will this chick really go after it? Because I'm sure he's seen some red flags. He's seen some red flags like, "Oh, this chick, she after the bag. I already know." But what she don't know is she gonna be part of the trap. I'm not gonna be the part of the trap. So I think he already knew, and that's why he put it in there. And said, now if she burned herself, she just burned herself. That's on her. But I mean, it's a shame that this is a way to make money for women, and you don't even really have to be married to the guy. You could just steal his DNA, impregnate yourself, and the court system will say, "Okay, good. We got a good case to get some more money out of him because we get paid too. So thanks for doing that, chick. Thanks for doing that. We will reward you. We will give you some money and we'll take the other half." That's how the system is set up. What do you think about this situation, Sean?
I think it's petty. I think the fact that they're entertaining the case is beyond me. But I don't think that Drake is wrong for taking precaution because hot sauce is not going to burn you. Hot sauce is, I mean, you can spill some hot sauce on
you down there. It'll burn you down there.
Cayenne pepper is not, I don't think that's going to do damage. It may tingle and give you that warm sensation that hot sauce gives you when it's exiting your bowels, sort of say, to not be explicit. But yeah, no, hot and spicy foods, if they sit on top of your skin, topical, it's not going to cause actual damage. Sean. But if she's saying that hot sauce damaged her because she purposefully tried to basically inseminate herself, then again, I feel like that's personal cause. Like it's like if you tried to commit suicide, right, and you failed at it, it's like, what, you gonna sue the chair maker for making a more sturdy chair when you tried to kick it out from underneath you or something like that? Like, bro, you cause self-inflicted injuries. It's like if you rode a bike and you, I don't know, decided to try to do a stunt, you gonna sue the bike maker? It's right. Like self-inflicted. So
right, it is self-inflicted. First, let me say this: hot sauce in the open womb is gonna burn like hell. It's gonna burn like hell in the open womb, and that's pretty much
feeling
what it is. But that's
it won't damage tissue.
I'm not saying it's damaging tissue. I'm saying it will burn like hell, and that's what she pretty much put it. She put it in the inside of her, which is that
Funny as heck.
it is funny. It is funny, but you are right that look, you know, didn't nobody tell you to do that. You did
Right.
that on your own. You took that risk on your own. He didn't tell you to go in there and do that. So how can you be mad at him? Now the rumor is she actually filed a lawsuit against Drake for doing this. So she's suing him for putting hot sauce in his condom, in his place, in his trash. And she's suing him for that. Now, where his negligence is, I don't know. I don't see no negligence. I don't see him being negligent in any kind of way where he can say, "Oh, you know what? That was my bad. I was negligent here." No, it was his condom. It was his place. It was his trash. Now, this just proves how how much of a money grab this chick is on, and how much and how she's trying to get something out of this situation. Because right now, she has to feel like a fool. She has to feel like a complete fool, and she has to feel like, yeah, Drake got the best of you. He got what he wanted, and he also gave you what you didn't want. So, you know, what they call that when the rabbit got the gun, it's pretty much what happened. The rabbit had the gun that time, and he turned it on you. And now you're the one that's being hunted. So, you know, I don't want to say I'm glad he did it, because there has to be a lesson learned by a lot of these Instagram want to come up and want to do this, that, and the third. I don't wish no harm on nobody, but she pretty much asked for that. She pretty much asked for it.
I mean,
I
again,
don't
in a
have no.
court of law, what's going to hold up? I felt a burning sensation. Like, what? Where's the damage here? And that was my point.
If
like,
here's
hot sauce not going to damage
here,
you.
right. Well, here's the thing. Number one, hot sauce down there could burn, but here's the problem she has. She went in the trash to retrieve this. Okay, it clearly wasn't under his consent. She was not supposed to be grabbing in his garbage doing this. But what I think she's trying to do, if it happened at his home, which I'm not sure if it happened at his home or a hotel, but if it happened at his home, she probably want to sue him to get some of that homeowner's insurance that's under his house, claiming negligence or making him liable for some kind of damages. Now, the only damages she would have had is a burning sensation for a while. This is probably not an ongoing thing like you were saying, but the rule is, if you're injured in somebody's house, they're negligent. If you're injured at somebody's house, they're negligent. Or
so if I go in your
they're
kitchen,
liable, I should say, not negligent.
if I go in your kitchen and juggle your kitchen knives, and one of those knives go through my hand, you're responsible
liable
for my juggling act.
I gotta call the homeowner's insurance and pay you off. Yes.
Oh, that's gay. I'm finna go juggle in somebody's house.
Yeah, just don't come to mine and do it. That's all I'm saying. but that's pretty much where I think. Again, I don't know if it. I think he said it happened at a hotel. If it happened at a hotel, she really, unless she want to sue the hotel, she really ass out. And if it's a hotel, I'm sure they're not gonna let her get away with it either. Uh,
Yeah.
so, but had a romantic encounter, and it was in a hotel. It was in his hotel room. So he didn't own the property, so
So that's even better. He has no liability.
none, none. Not that I can see. I'm not a lawyer, but if there is a way that he's liable, I like to know what that is because, again, none of it was his consent, and there is a sense such thing as being financially wrapped. You know what I mean? There's a such thing as that, and women know the game. A lot of women know the game. You know, women can get that physically, and men can get that financially, and it just is what it is. And that's what she tried to do.
Mm.
You know,
How
and
far
that
along?
and that should be illegal, just like the one against the women is. It should be illegal because it's a clear cut case of that right here and right now. And there should and she should. I mean, she has no problem admitting that that's what she did. It should be illegal.
Yeah.
Now, talking about Kanye, Kanye had issues with going to his daughter's birthday party, Chicago. He
Okay.
he called her shy, and she turned 4 years old. So shout out to Shy. And for whatever reason, the Kardashians did not want Kanye at his own child's birthday party. So now they playing these games. And the reason why Kanye said he bought the house across the street from Kim is so he could be close to his kids. It ain't got nothing to do with her dating Pete Davidson or nothing like that. It only got to do with him wanting to spend time with his kids. Now, why she don't want this man to see his kids, I don't know. Only they really know all of that. But I never took Kanye as a guy who don't love his kids, who don't take care of his kids. And what he was afraid of is he was saying that, this is gonna stain my daughter's brain that I wasn't at her birthday party. And she's gonna think that I don't care. And he said, you know what? I finally get it now. I finally get how my own mother played my father to where he couldn't see me. So now he's getting all of this. It's all making sense now because he finally got put in that situation himself. So the woman get to run off and she get to date men and all these other people around his kids, and he can't even be around his own kids. This guy got, I would say, multi-billions, but he can't see his kids. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what, they sued him, or what came about because of that?
So he called around. He tried to ask everybody, where's the party? Nobody wanted to tell him. Kim put everybody on notice. He called the nannies, or I don't know if he called the nannies. He don't really like the nannies that the kids got, and the nannies make over $100K a month. That's some serious nanny duty to make $1 million a month. But anyway, I mean $1 million a year. But anyway, he called around, and for whatever reason, nobody would tell him where the party was. He called Tristan Thompson. Oh, well, you gotta ask Kim. You gotta ask them. I'm not in that. I'm out of that, or whatever. It was, I believe it was Travis Scott. I could be wrong. I think his name's Travis Scott. That he called, and Travis said, "You know what, dude? It's some bull. Here's the party. Whoever, whoever is dating one of the sisters, I believe it was Travis Scott. He was like, look, I'll give you the address. He gave him the address. Kanye showed up at the birthday party. He had to get through security at his own child's birthday party. Security was tripping. But he said they had a conversation and, you know, it all got squared away. But it's a shame that a man like Kanye, or any man for that matter, has to go through the BS just to be with their kids. So on one hand, a chick is trying to steal kids from a guy. And on the other hand, a chick is keeping the kids away from the guy. Where is this the Twilight Zone? Where are we? But these type of things, nobody cares about. Nobody cares about, especially when it happened to men. Nobody cares about it. And it's a shame because these kids grow up thinking their fathers don't care. These kids grow up thinking, you know, mom get God status, and fathers is, oh, whatever. All the while, games are being played against the fathers. And sometimes, even without the father's consent, these kids are being produced in many different ways. And again, nothing we can do about it. Now, some women probably looking at this show right now saying, you know, I don't care nothing about this, or whatever the case may be. But this is the real reason why relationships are suffering, marriage rates are dropping, and you know, men are choosing to opt out of some of these things. They ain't putting hot sauce in condoms. That's where we at right now. Putting hot sauce in condoms. Why we have to get to this point is beyond me, but
because the system allows it.
Exactly right, Sean.
It's by design.
The system allows it. Why does the system allow it?
Well, yeah.
You got the answer to that, Ski? Why do the system allow men to be, you know, I would say taken advantage of in these ways?
I mean, well, we can go back to buck breaking again. You know, that's how they started, you know, when we got out the Love Boat. Especially the black man, you know. I don't know how these heathens operate, you know. I know us, though, you know. It was designed to keep us on the, you know, on the bottom, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They gave them all the power, you know. They independent now, you know. They slide down the same pole the fireman slide down. So they get money, you know. You can't tell them nothing. Like Kanye was saying, you know, you can't tell his that's nothing, you know. But he bluffing, you know. Kanye is, you know, I don't even know about that dude no more, you know.
Yeah. Do you think it was a mistake for him to marry Kim?
Sure, what? I mean, he got out the deal what he wanted, but so did she. So he finna have to deal with that.
What did he get out the deal? 4 kids?
He wanted to come up. He knew the Kardashian name was a multi-million, if not billion-dollar name to get behind, you know. and you know
You
his
think he
little
was after their
artwork, his
name?
shoes.
You think he was after
No,
their
but he knew
name?
it was a good. Man, listen. Well, you name another man in his right mind who gonna go ahead and marry a woman who had a tape with another man. Come on, man. I ain't even finna get all explicit. But come on, man. Come on, man. This is business. This is money. He trying to look like Big Bro, huh? He trying to look like Jay, but you know, he just ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gonna be Beyonce too. We come on, man. He was trying to come up. We a power couple, babe.
I actually
at
think
the time.
The West family had more money too than them, which is kind of
Kardashians?
surprising, but yeah.
Kanye was, bro, when he married her.
Well, him and Kim versus
he was
Jay
in a dark spot.
Yeah.
So he trying to come up. He trying to. I'm gonna be bigger than you, big bro. Watch. Man, come on, man.
So he got the most. Well, I guess you could say the most famous woman on the planet, in Kim K.
Yeah. And now it's over with.
Try to one up Jay. You talking about with Beyonce?
Try to be just like Big Bro.
Yeah.
They was feuding at the time. You know, his pockets was hurting at the time. I think he was facing lawsuits and all types of bankruptcy, whatever, something, you know. But they got married. And ever since they've been married, she was the best thing for him. He's worth 100 million, 500 million. He's worth $1 billion. Forget you, Jay-Z. He's worth more than you.
Jay made $460 million last year in 1 year. 460 million.
Crazy.
Almost $500 million in 2021. That's insane and crazy. I think he sold a lot of shares of his title. He sold some rights to some other stuff, but he did not sell his catalog. He did not sell his music catalog, which is what a lot of artists tend to do these days. I think Bruce Springsteen sold his catalog for $500 million, I believe. But yeah, that seems to be a trend these days. Everybody's selling off their catalogs, which is interesting to me. Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of that world no more. They like, look.
Yeah, they don't like waiting on those royalty checks, I guess. They just want to get their money up front. So I get it. But anything else you want to add to this? Either one of y'all, Shansky, Kanye, and the Drake. Yeah, man. Let me say this. I just think that this whole thing, man, should be. They really need. I think there's a reason why they're not going to fix these rules, and the way that women can manipulate men and pretty much commit paternity fraud, because it would have been paternity fraud because there wasn't really consent in it, and and how these men are not able to see their kids. Courts really don't care about that. They don't really care about the men, and some things has to change, man. That's why a lot of people, especially men, especially American men, are just going to other countries, man. If it has anything to do with women or love or anything like that, a lot of these men are going to other countries because America is messing up the family dynamics. Just by the laws and just by how they move with families, they're messing up the family dynamics. And if men don't feel like they can get a fair shake, they're not going to shake your hand, period. If I can get a fair shake, there's no shake at all. And I'll go to another country where I'm more appreciated, where I'm treated like a king. I seen this one cat Zoom to Thailand, shout out to him, and I watch his videos. He in Thailand with a baddie, and the girl treat him real good. So shout out to dude. There's guys going to Colombia. The women there treat their men like royalty. in Colombia, in Africa, in Colombia, in Thailand, in the Philippines. Those are some, and Brazil, especially Brazil. I mean, there are some spots that other men are going to get in relationships because the deck is stacked against them here in America. And you know, look, everybody got a hustle. If their hustle is to try to trap you into getting babies, then your hustle is going to be trying to go someplace else because, you know, that's sort of where they're forcing the men's hand to do. We got to take alternative measures. Now, I heard some men say, "Look, men are not on the defense anymore. We're on the offense now." I mean, we're getting so woke. We're playing offense, and that's just what a lot of men are doing. So, and I can't knock anybody's hustle. If the woman can get away with, I mean, I think it should be illegal, but if she can get away with it now, that's her hustle. But guess what my hustle is? To go someplace where I'm appreciated, where I'm loved, and I won't get railroaded. That's my hustle. Now you got to deal with that. So it is what it is. Shout out to Kanye and Drake. Um, that was a pretty decent chess move you did there, Drake. Too bad she fell for it. That was a checkmate moment. And we're going to end this one out. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. And we will see y'all in the next one. Peace.